Hello guys, today I'm with,
What's up, guys? It's Tegar YouthPod right here.
my name is Kiddo Nadif. So today we're gonna talk about the street vibes and digital tribes. So welcoming listener, and I'm gonna introduce the team, the Youth Culture Hub. So what's up everyone? Welcome back to the Youth Culture Hub. So Laga, today we're gonna diving deep what it actually mean to be young today. We're gonna talk about the two worlds we all living in, the streets and the screen. So what do you think about the screens first?
All right. Speaking about the streets, yes, the streets we see everybody, they dress up, they hang out, so wherever you go, it's always vibrant with every different communities gathering. What do you think?
I'm thinking the screen about the culture in the screen. I think it's so lame because people just watch and use screens too much. Like I don't think like it's good from human.
True, yes. Like sometimes you need a balance between indoors and outdoors.
Yeah.
So you need fresh air.
Yeah, so I prefer the street culture because I think people need to hang out to meet up a person in real life, and I think it's different from the screens culture, you know.
Of course, like in the screens, yeah, you can only see some things, but when you go out in the streets, when you go see people in different places, you will see it's a completely different atmosphere.
Yeah. So let's start again. I want to ask you something. Have you noticed how street fashion has completely taken over?
Oh yes, there many trends come in and go out every day. So the latest fashion trends, and then you see like many different clothing lines, and sometimes they're inspired by many different celebrities. So it's like sometimes a celebrity wears a particular outfit. Oh, we are inspired to be like them, and then we buy the latest outfit, we buy the latest t-shirts, we buy the latest accessories. So that way young people can stand out.
Yeah.
Well, I have three people in mind. The first one, it's a singer. It's the frontman of Maroon 5, Adam Levine. Sometimes he dresses simple, but the way he presents himself is very unique. It stands out. So it may look simple, but in reality, it's like something that stands out. And then another name I would think of is a Korean celebrity. You know, he has a Korean celebrity, maybe a member of BTS. His name is Jimin. I just listened to some of the groups, but from what I have seen, like though every member they have a style, they have their style, they have the sense of fashion. So that's what makes them stand out from a fashion perspective.
Oh, okay. And then jadi kalau street culture tuh lu suka yang kayak misalnya Adam Levine, terus kayak Jimin, berarti kayak outfitnya yang clean, yang nyantai, yang bisa kemana aja.
Yeah, pokoknya anything simple and clean. Well, to be honest, they're just some references because I like rock music, and people when they think of rock music, they think of something like many piercings and black outfits, and then lots of like those metal decorations. But sometimes you can like rock music and dress in a simple way.
Jadi nggak segmented aja ya?
Nggak segmented. They have so many different styles. It's not just segmented to one particular kind.
Okay. Next, I wanna ask you. So, if you after a long day hanging out in a park or a cafe, so where do you wanna go? Like you just like screen person, right?
Not really.
So you hang out sometimes with your friends, or?
Yes, I always keep it balanced. I always try to keep it balanced. Maybe I reduce my screen time, but if you talk about hanging out, one of the places I like to go is to go to the park and meet up with a book club. So now here's the thing. Now people may think we just read books at home, and nowadays we have what we call a book club, where we read together with other people that like reading, and we share what we read, and therefore we can have new references, and from our love of books, maybe who knows, there we can discover other hobbies too.
Because to me, like when you go to the books club, I think you guys like just read the book, not talking so much, so there is no space between you and your guys, you know.
Well, there is one book club like that, but the best thing to do is, yes, we read, we do a silent reading, and then we share what we read. That way, we can expand our network, and then that's how we socialize.
Okay. Okay. Next, you mentioned that you like K-pop, right? You like BTS.
Not, I just listen. I like all kinds of music, to be honest. I like mostly rock music, but yes, there are some K-pop groups I listen to, but mainly like the older generation, like the second generation. Like the one that I mostly listen to is Girls' Generation.
Okay, so I want to ask you, how do this BTS or your street fashion and screen fashion that affect you?
Well, from music, of course, when in with the internet culture, of course, we have what we call the streaming, and then of course when we have the streaming culture, of course, when we have Apple Music and Spotify. But then outside when it's outside the screen, of course we have gatherings, and like I mentioned about book clubs before, some book clubs are dedicated to certain fandoms. Like if you've read the news about Dua Lipa, who likes reading, she has her own book club too, so it's not just for K-pop. So but when it comes to the fashion, when it comes to those things, yes, music and books, sometimes they can tie in together, because like maybe how do artists write music? How do musicians and singers write music? Maybe they get inspired from a book.
Books, yeah, okay, all right. You know FOMO?
Yes, yes.
FOMO is fear of missing out.
Fear of missing out. Yes.
To you, that FOMO it's effect between street culture or books club, there is connection or not? Do you think?
Well, the FOMO, yes. Sometimes it relates to me too, because sometimes I see a book that's being promoted heavily by a certain book, like a book influencer, and maybe the story looks interesting. It's maybe that's when the FOMO feeling comes to me. And then when it comes to music, sometimes like certain concerts and certain like music gatherings, like karaoke shows, but then again, when it comes to that FOMO, but when it comes to those K-pop karaoke's that I've discovered, maybe the FOMO feeling becomes less for me, because I have found a particular club, I've found a particular DJ, not just here and there, you know.
So FOMO, it's a good things, guys. Like, if you're a FOMO person, it's okay, because do not fear of missing out, because you can grow up with FOMO.
Yes, trust me. Sometimes the feeling of FOMO has helped me discover new hobbies, and that way we can expand our networking and our social circle.
Yeah, I agree with you, Laga. So, that's it. I want to ask you about the street culture and screen time. That in the topic, I want you to, give the audience something or saran atau apalah tentang street culture dan screen culture.
Well, I have a few things to say, but one of the biggest things I've learned from some people that I've met is don't be afraid to try. Just someone once told me it's better to regret doing something having done something better than to regret having not done that thing, you know? So maybe you like something, just try it out, and if it fits and if you like it, then great. But maybe if you feel like, oh, it's not for me, it's a small world, just maybe you'll find your number one hobby one day.
Oh well, that's all we have for today. To me, jika kalian suka dengan sesuatu atau kalian misalnya suka screen time, kalau misalnya kalian suka street, jadi di balance aja, ya nggak sih? Kayak ya di balance, jangan sering keluar juga, jangan sering di dalam rumah juga. Jadi hidup kalian harus balance.
Ya, dengan balance dan ya you will make life easier for you guys. Jadi hidup lebih tenang, hidup lebih santai kalau balance.
So let us know in the comments, are you more street culture or internet culture, or you are perfect mix of both? So that's it for me, Kiddo, and Mr.
And this is
Laga.
Yes, and thank you guys for tuning in, and hope to see you guys in the next episode.
Thank you guys, bye bye.